So I think I wanna build like maybe a little bit of a fishing hut kind of thing. I've got a mod installed that gives you kind of different fishing lure. I'm not sure. It's not hybrid aquatic, but I think it's Go Fish, and you can get all these different crates that you get from fishing. So I think that'd be pretty cool. Looks like you can get some like better rods as well. I don't know what they do, but I think fishing is a bit of a I quite enjoy just every now and then doing a bit of fishing in Minecraft. It's quite relaxing. I think first let's just see if we can sleep maybe. Yeah, get rid of this rain and thunder. But yeah, fishing can be quite therapeutic and almost like doing nothing is just allows your brain to kind of shut off basically. But let's see, what materials do we have? I've got some spruce logs. I'm not really sure what I want to build this out of. To be honest, spruce is always just a good option. I think, yeah, we might need to go. I need to collect a bit of wood. I've got some saplings, so we can probably just do that right here. But I've kind of been watching a few of flow states videos recently, and that kind of style video is quite kind of made me want to kind of do it as well. I feel like it's quite a unique style. You don't quite see that many people doing it like this, so I thought I'd give it a try. Just more like kind of relaxed and not exactly less focused on all the edits and more just focused on the gameplay really. Might collect a bit of oak wood as well. Oh, Enderman, while you're here, no pearl. That's alright. I don't really plan on going to the end anytime soon. I think from now on I'm just going to take it a little bit more relaxed, and just like I don't need to rush completing things. There's just not really much point. I tend to rush things and end up getting a bit burnt out, especially when it comes to Minecraft. I'll play for so long straight and then like not for months. So I just think taking it a bit slowly might be a good idea. We got this little mining area, and then we got this river down here, so I don't know how we're gonna connect these up. Actually might be worth doing a little bit of terraforming, to be honest, just to kind of clear this area. Yeah, I think we're at the point where I can kind of start thinking about just enchanting some gear, just basic enchantments. I don't need to like rush with villagers or anything. Like I don't need mending right now, but it might be nice to get kind of efficiency, just to make some things a little bit quicker. But it's a pretty good kind of area. This is, I feel like I've got to do something with this at some point. Kind of, I mean, it's just supposed to be like a little mine, but I feel like I can kind of remake it almost. But yeah, I always like having a bit of a fishing hut in my world. it's just somewhere you can. I feel like with Minecraft, half of what my enjoyment is just kind of just doing nothing, almost like strip mining or something where you can play Minecraft and then like put on a video in the background. You don't really have to think about it that much. And with fishing, you can definitely do it like that. And I suppose this style of video kind of also comes across in that way, almost kind of therapeutic and just calming, and not exactly too serious or too energetic. Just playing the game, not taking it too serious, not going too fast. Just playing like however you feel like playing, and that's just generally what I'm going to try and do. I think this side needs a bit more kind of rounding out almost. It's a bit too straight up like this. Yeah, let's just do something like this. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let's maybe just replace some of this stone. I suppose also another reason I'm trying to pivot to this style of video is just I feel like it's generally going to be a little bit less editing heavy, and I'm hoping that I can produce them like in a much shorter time span, and with like a lot of stuff going on right now. I don't have like all the time in the world to be making videos, so but I'd still like to get videos out like fairly regularly. But it's also the kind of the thing that at this point in the channel, if I post a video, there's no guarantee that it's going to get any views. So I don't want to. I want to post good videos, but I don't want to spend like a month on a video and then no one see it, because that's just like, it's a bit kind of disheartening almost. But this way, it's just, well, I can record them. Might take a little bit of time to edit, but not too long. Probably can. Hopefully, I'll be able to get out, like make one in a week. And then if it doesn't do too bad, or if it doesn't do very well, then I haven't like invested like a month into editing and kind of photo editing and stuff. It's just I can move on to the next one. Oh, I love these sleeping bags. I feel like this is just something that should be in vanilla. It's so useful, just to be able to sleep wherever you are. It's so handy. Right, I think this is alright for now. We got a bit of a walkway down to the river. Let's say let's place a block here. I kind of want this to be the center. I'll do something like, yeah. Oh, I know actually. Let's for 1 second. I just want to go back to the base. So I just want to maybe make some of these blocks into chipped blocks. Oh, wow. Okay, I probably don't want any of them. But you got some pretty cool plank variations. I don't know which one to go for. You know, I'm just going to take this with me. You know, that's one thing with modded Minecraft that's quite difficult. It's just there's so many block options that it's difficult to kind of know what to choose. Maybe let's make a bit of a workstation going. These sounds are so satisfying. If I do just... Oh, that's great. Well, maybe let's just get it all laid out in these basic blocks first, and then we can mess around with different variations. We start with like a basic platform and then just work from there, I suppose. It doesn't need to be too big, but maybe just go out another 2 blocks. just get some pillars built up. Oh no, I didn't. I did it on the wrong spot. Oh no, I'm gonna drown. Okay. Alright, well that's... I mean, it's a start, I guess. I don't know what to... Maybe we can build these up a few blocks. Maybe like 5. I do feel like, yeah, I feel like we're gonna have to clear some more space though. It feels a little bit cramped right now. This is where like an efficiency 4 shovel would come in handy. But yeah, that will do for now, I think. I might strip these top ones, and then yeah, it looks. Where does the water come up to? Here, yeah. And then that looks like the these bottom ones is underwater. That's pretty cool. I like that. So let's strip the rest of these. I think let's start with giving it a roof. I don't know if I want to do oaks to roof as well. These macaws roof blocks. Maybe I could use... I mean, I use them for the castle, so maybe I'll try these again. What do I use? What block? Let's try spruce. That's overstack. That should be enough for now. And basically, I'll just build these up like I would a regular roof. One block there. Oh, I probably could have done with some slabs. There we go, slab on top. In this mod pack, you have the option to place slabs kind of vertically like that, which is nice. But it also makes it really difficult because you have to be super precise about where you actually place them, especially like on the sides. But it is still nice. Let's just build this across. So what do I want to do? Let's just... Oh, I think there might be a glitch with the slabs as well, because sometimes you place them, they just disappear. That's what I mean. You can't just place them. You have to like... There we go. I have to place it on the bottom. Let's do like an upside down stair, and then another one of these. I think I'll do something like this. I can just do a full block there actually. Yeah. That's looking pretty cool. Day 109 already. I didn't realise how many days I've already spent in this world. I felt like I should make this kind of still a bit more open. I don't want it to be totally enclosed. Or maybe not all of it. Just because I feel like it should feel open and natural. Yeah, I think that's getting there. Probably need to stair the inside as well. I think I'm liking that. Let's get some kind of, oh yeah, let's get these spruce logs, and I kind of want to build some beams across. Maybe. Oh no. Let's go from here. We'll just do maybe this on all the sides. Or maybe, actually no, we'll do on this, do one up. Why did that do that? That's weird. And then here we'll do the same. These shaders make the water so dark as well. It's quite atmospheric. It's pretty cool. I'm just gonna strip these as well then. Yeah, that's looking good. I think I'm gonna make some fences. Yeah, I always forget which way fences are. No, that's the wrong way. It's like this. Yeah. Let's do something like that for now. I think that's starting to come together. Obviously, I want to leave the backside a bit open. Just obviously, we need to be able to fish it. I do want to extend this by a little bit because I almost want there to be like two sections of the dock. Maybe. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna extend it by another 5 blocks, I think. Do like this. How does that look? No, I don't like that. I think I might use the copycat blocks here. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it should be like. I wonder if vertical slabs might work. Yeah, I'm liking that. Maybe we'll just leave the top open like that and let's keep it how it is. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Okay, we need a couple more trapdoors. Okay, I need one more trapdoor. Gosh. There we go. Okay, this is coming together, I think. I feel like I should definitely have some more. Let's do that, and let's do. Let's do this. I feel like there should be a gate, so not like that. Kind of something like this, just so I know that I can be in here and not have to worry about mobs and stuff. Let's build up some supports here as well. If I don't get killed by this drowned. That's the right spot, isn't it? Yeah. I feel like there should also be a bed in here because, like, if it just keeps getting dark, I definitely am gonna. I say that. I feel like I'm thinking in like vanilla mode. I don't really need a bed because I've got the sleeping bag. I can just sleep wherever. I love this day counter as well. So satisfying. So yeah, this is coming together pretty well. Let's strip. Maybe what's it? The top two? Yeah, top two. And just do something like that. I don't need like anything too special here. It's just a bit of a kind of a walkway. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. I want to see if I can mess around with the floor a little bit. Like, can we get some what variations of wood of oak planks can we go with? Maybe let's try something like that. I feel like that's not too far from like the regular oak planks. Well, I don't know if it's not far enough. Let's put a couple in and just see how it looks. I don't mind it. I think we just go with it. It's not. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's definitely subtle, but I think it adds a little bit. Like, you can notice it. Oh no, there's a trident guy. I'm getting away. Has my shield on me? Where is he? Oh, this might be a bad idea. Ow. Yeah, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. I can't even see where he is. It's down there. Yes. Though he didn't drop a trident, but I got him. Alright, let's what can we do now? I feel like this area is a bit kind of empty. I don't really know what to do with that. Or maybe do something like this. Have a bit of like a beam, like a structural beam. Yeah, that looks good. Then I can have like kind of some storage up here, potentially. I think if I can remove these and then I can have barrels here instead. That's a good idea. Can I? What does it look like if I just do this? Yeah, I don't mind that. Yeah, I like that. I think I'm just gonna go with it. Alright, this is coming together pretty nicely. gonna make some barrels. I'm gonna make barrels. Let's do that, and then we can. Oh, we can use these fish barrels. Yeah, I've got to do that for some of them at least. Let's just maybe the fish barrels I can just scatter on like the outside, like that. Maybe like one over here. Yeah. And then the other ones, I think it's just gonna go with. There's a lot of different variations. Let's go with. Ooh, yeah, I like these. Let's go with these ones. I think these are just the basic barrels. So. I'm gonna need a lot more. Let's make like 20 or so. 12. Are these different? Oh, these are different kinds. Spruce barrel. Wait, so these different kinds of barrels? I guess that's fine. I mean, yeah, just variation, I suppose. Doesn't really need to be exactly the same. They look the same. They look the same here anyway, so I don't suppose it matters at all. Yeah, let's just stick a couple of like it's just like random storage space, I think. And I want to put maybe a couple on these like beams here, like that. Yeah. It needs some light though. I'm gonna make some lanterns. I definitely think that's gonna help. I want these candles, but that's not really what I want. Oh, now how do you make? It's like this, or like this. It's like this. Okay. Now lanterns are pretty expensive. Really, when you think about it. I think that's an ant. These ants have such weird noises. I was like, kind of disturbing to be honest. And I do. Oh, I can do that. That is so good. Usually, I'd like put these on like fence posts, but you can literally just attach it straight to the wall or to another block. That is really nice. Let's do like. Oh, that is so cool. I didn't really. Oh, that is such a cool feature. You knock the lantern. That is like fucking attention to detail, isn't it? Wow. I don't know why I'm so amazed by that, but nice. I think you can also. I don't know if I can do it in this. No, I can't do it in. You can make different versions of the lanterns, but I don't think it's worth it. I'll just maybe stick one here, and one like there. Potentially one up here if I can. I don't know if I can reach up there. Right, I can put them on top of these barrels. Yeah, that's fine. It's quite nice. It's quite cozy, I suppose. Alright, so that's pretty nice. I think really that's done. Like, I only wanted it to be a little simple kind of thing. So, oh, it's looking nice. But maybe I don't know what else I could kind of do to for like the details, but potentially, or one thing I suppose I could do. Can I not put these in here? Let's try. There we go. I could potentially, like, we got some of these kind of crates. Let's do oak crates. Yeah, I think that's pretty much done. I think really the only thing left to do is just kind of start terraforming this area, which is, I mean, it shouldn't be a massive job. It doesn't need that much terraforming, but like, I just kind of want to clear the area a little bit. I mean, I don't know how far I can. I mean, I suppose I could clear it like all the way to this level, at least. But yeah, I'm liking these the new mods I added. It just adds a bit more kind of ambience, and it's just a bit more interest, I think. Like, even if I'm not speaking very much, it's just it almost makes just the game look cinematic. It's nice. Oh, I think also with the floor, I really think maybe I should find like another another block to mix it in, because it looks a little bit, just a bit too samey. Like, and it looks, maybe it's the shaders, but the oak planks look a lot lighter than they do usually, I think. Okay, that's looking good. I think, ooh, I'd like to clear it, like, maybe at least to here. Just clear a couple more blocks this way, I think. I maybe would like to kind of just soften up these kind of cliffs just a little bit. They're not too bad, but yeah, it'd be nice just to blend them in a bit. Yeah, I don't mind that. We could add in some like stone slabs, just to kind of blend in this area. I feel like maybe one thing that we could do is we can use oak logs. Just place some like supports, like almost like this is like a, I don't know. I suppose it is just a land feature, but it needs a bit of support to be able to kind of make sure it doesn't fall over or collapse, I suppose. Yeah, I think that's a nice kind of like feature, or adds to like the world building a little bit. And then, well, I don't have any. I do have these lanterns. Yeah, let's place some lanterns down here, on like the inside of these logs. Yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking it. Let's blend in a bit of cobblestone with these walls as well. Day 112. Well, they're going past pretty quickly. I mean, obviously, if I'm sleeping every night, then they will. But like, still, I suppose you can kind of blend a little path up. That looks pretty nice. Like that. Yeah. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Yeah, that's the frustrating thing about these slabs, but I think it's not too bad in the end, really. Let's do something like that, and then we can maybe oh, one thing I could do is that. I don't know if that looks good. Sure, why not? Why not? Can add like a couple up here, maybe. I think that looks pretty good. This is coming along really nicely now. I feel like the landscaping just really kind of ties it all in. I wonder what variations. Oh, that could be useful. I want to try if I can work this in somehow. I suppose if I did that and then strip the rest. That doesn't really work. Textures just don't really line up very well. What is nailed oak? That's kind of cool. We could like, yeah, maybe we can work that in somehow. If I break this, that's gonna break the lantern. Yeah. There's a slight like texture difference, which is a little bit like frustrating, but I like the nailed kind of look. It makes it look like it's a bit more structural and like someone's actually came around and kind of punched nails into this piece of wood just to keep it up. Yeah, I'm liking this a lot. I'm liking this. I think I suppose the last thing we can do is if I work a little bit of cobblestone just to blend in. Blend this into like here, and then we can just kind of connect the path up. I suppose for now it just goes to nowhere, but in the future we'll probably connect it all the way up to the base and whatever else we might have going on. Maybe let's just chuck a crafting table in here as well, why not? Where can this go? Let's put it, replace this, let's put that here. Then this can go like, this can go there. Nice. Yeah, nice. Happy with that. Might do a little bit of fishing now. See if we can catch anything from, oh, actually before I forget. Let's just, well, I don't know why I didn't do this to begin with. I feel like this is the perfect like block to mix in. Just mixing a bit of like stripped oak. Of course. That is such a nice little addition to the coastline. It looks so nice. It's so kind of like cozy and scenic, I suppose. It's so simple as well. It's nothing fancy, but it just looks nice. I don't know. I love using this. This looks so cinematic as well. I love this. Well, now I guess we can just come do a bit of fishing. I know I've got some new mods that add like different things that you can get while fishing. Like if you look anglerfish and lionfish, I've already caught a couple new fish, which is be interesting to see what we can get. Like blue spotted stingray. I don't like. I guess you just turn that all into raw meat. I think this is all the same. I don't really know if they have like specific uses based on like each individual thing. It doesn't look like they do, but it's pretty cool. Like having a bit more variation. But I know also you can get these crates from this mod, and based on like the rarity of the crate, you can get different kinds of loot, which I think is quite a nice addition, because I feel like it gives a bit more incentive to actually fish. Whereas in vanilla Minecraft, maybe in the early game, like you might fish a little bit to get like a bit of XP or maybe like some enchanted books, but really, unless you actually want to fish, like there's not really much incentive to do it, because it's not that rewarding for the amount of time that you have to put in. It's not that rewarding. There are much easier ways to get the same loot. Like if you wanted books, you just make a villager breeder, really. But like this way, kind of fishing for loot crates, it just gives a little bit more incentive to want to do it. But I mean, for me, to be honest, I think fishing is just quite a nice. It's just a bit of a brainless activity. I'm not. That sounds bad. That sounds bad. But I mean it in a good way. It's just like something you can do just to shut your brain off. Like Minecraft's great for like building and kind of planning out builds and really thinking about what you're doing sometimes. But also on the other hand of that, it's also nice to just shut your brain off. Maybe chuck on like a podcast or a stream or a YouTube video, and you don't really have to think much. It's kind of nice. But I think the mod that adds all these new kind of different fish, or at least one of them, is called Go Fish. This is the one that adds the crates. You can get like end fish as well, which is interesting. You might have to have a look at it in the future. Astral crates. I don't really know what all of these are, but I know you can get like these wooden crates and iron crates. And I imagine just the higher up you go, like diamond crate, you'd get better loot than you would in a wooden crate. And I assume kind of these different rods kind of just give you better loot as well, or maybe it's just like kind of, this is a reinforced rod, so maybe that just improves the durability, but I'm not really sure what all these do. Select 1+ nut luck at night. You know what that does. But yeah, it'd just be interesting to see what kind of stuff we can get. Well, that's our first crate. So I suppose we can open that right now. It's a mangrove crate. I didn't realise that's like a thing. That's from hybrid aquatic actually. So so we also have so we have other crates from this mod as well. So there are quite a few different things we can get. Diving suit even. So yeah, there's definitely a lot we can like look into. But let's just open this up. Oh, we have to break with an axe. Okay. Okay. I suppose so. I'm assuming these crates just give you some of the wood that comes from them. Like jungle crate will give you jungle logs. Acacia gives you acacia logs. I suppose that's That's fairly useful, but it's not the best thing ever. I think I'd just like to take kind of a bit of time to have a bit of chat. I think this is a good kind of it's almost like a podcast setting, just doing a bit of fishing, having a bit of a chat. I think I might make this more of a thing, but I just thought I'd talk a bit about the recent Minecraft updates. I feel like there's been a little bit of controversy recently. People being quite upset. I've seen lots of people not too happy about how they're structuring the updates. They're just not happy in general. So I thought I'd just kind of chime in and give my like 2 cents on the matter. One thing I've seen, I think the main issue I've seen people complaining about is the lack of progress in Minecraft. Generally in Minecraft you have like the early game where you grind, you get your tools, you do a bit of mining, like you get suited up in diamond, you end up beating the dragon, maybe do a bit of building, and then that's kind of where it stops being so directed, and after that it's really up to the player. But I think that is just Minecraft. Minecraft is really like a player directed game. You can do what you want and it's all kind of up to you what you do, which I think is what makes it great. But also I feel like it is also the downfall, because it makes it really hard sometimes to know what to do, because you have to think of it. There's no direction at times. If you're playing Call of Duty, you just hop on a game, there's you know what to do. You don't have to think about what the objective is, because the game already tells you. I was watching a video by Mumbo, and he was talking about linear versus vertical progress, where vertical progress is kind of like you do one thing, that leads to the next thing, that leads to the next thing, and it's just a chain of like tasks you have to do to get to the next task. And I think that's great. He was talking about like potentially like having a separate mode that adds more vertical progress, and I think that's an option. But linear progress is more like it all just kind of comes available at one time, which is, I think, is just that's the way to go, really. That's the way Minecraft has always been. I think changing it would make a lot of people would make more people upset than it would make people happy, really. But yeah, I just think I seen I was talking earlier about a channel called Flow State, and he's been playing with a mod, and I can't remember what the name is, but essentially what it does is it starts you like three hearts. You and you basically have to work up. You have to get experience to upgrade your skills, and it just makes the whole process more. It adds more vertical progress. Like you can't mine iron to start with. You can't kind of get diamonds. You can't trade with villagers. So you have to grind XP, and eventually you kind of work your way up. It makes it almost like an RPG game. And I think that adds something. That's kind of what people want almost. But it's just not. It's not quite. I don't know. It's just not what people would be used to, and I think it would make people a bit upset if they completely overhauled the game like that. And another thing I've kind of hearing people talk about is the smaller updates and kind of the features that aren't so fully fleshed out. And I feel like that's a valid criticism. The smaller updates, I personally don't mind. Like smaller, more frequent updates is quite nice. I feel like in Minecraft, a lot of the updates or the additions that excite me the most are like just the tiniest little things that add like quality of life changes. I think like one good example of these like smaller additions it's just bundles. I feel like bundles is just such a nice like quality of life change. So I think with all like the new blocks and like all the new things that Minecraft has added, it was kind of in a dire need of like a better inventory management. And I think like bundles is just such a nice thing. It makes everything a lot easier. I've not used them a whole lot, but it's just like I can imagine it would just help so much in terms of like inventory management. But it's the small things that like kind of often make a big difference. It doesn't have to be a massive change. But I will say, sometimes in terms of like the mechanics that they add, I feel like they could be more fleshed out. Like they add mechanics, and it's a really interesting concept, and it could be cool. But in the end, there's not really a whole lot of reason to kind of really delve into it. The main one is the archaeology. Like it's really not that like it's an interesting concept and it's probably quite fun, but there's just not a whole lot of reason to really go into it, and I feel like sometimes it could be a little bit frustrating. Like you end up digging for so long. I remember when I did the archaeology, some of it is fun when you actually when the suspicious sand or the suspicious gravel's like exposed, and you get like you're looking for something. If there's like a really interesting thing to find, like the sniffer egg, I think that's a good addition, because there might be some bad loot and there might be some good loot, but you're always looking for that one like kind of gem, and when you do find it, you get quite like it feels good. But often like you can only find the sniffer eggs in certain areas, and if you're not in that area, there's not really anything other than the pottery shards, and it just feels like it could be more fleshed out. And I kind of feel similar about the sniffers. Like you can set up like a whole kind of breeding area for them. You'll breed them a bit, you get like, and all you can really get is the flowers. I don't know, it just feels like they're missing a trick, and like there could be a bit more progression in like individually with these mechanics. But I do hear a lot of people kind of calling out developers for being lazy and not adding all these new features. They look at like mod packs and stuff, and they're like, wow, why can't the developers just add all this? And I think that's a bit of a lazy argument, really. Like when you think about it, it's just they can't do it like the mod developers can, because with mods you can choose exactly what mod you want, and if you don't like the mod, you don't have to add it. But with vanilla Minecraft, everything that's in the game is in the game for everyone, so there has to be a lot of thought that goes into what actually makes it in the game, because not everyone's going to want it. So they have to before they even think about like designing a mechanic and implementing it, they have to make sure that mechanic is going to be well received and by the majority of the player base. If they add something like, maybe I don't know, for example, maybe they add like a biome overhaul, or maybe that's not a good example, but they add a new change, and they haven't really thought it out, and lots of the players don't like it. Like they put themselves in an awkward position there, so they just have to spend a lot more time than a mod developer would in kind of thinking about what they're going to add. One thing I would say in kind of what I feel like modded Minecraft adds that vanilla Minecraft doesn't, is just the pure variety. You play modded Minecraft, and I feel like there's variety just for the sake of it. Like there's so many more crops, there's so many more like food options, so many more trees, and a lot of it is really not actually that useful. Like there's all sorts of different food items, and you don't need all of it, but it's just choice. There's loads of animals in the world, and really a lot of them you're not even going to interact with, but it's just the variety of seeing them I think there's a quote called "Variety is the spice of life," and I think that is like couldn't be more applicable to Minecraft. Like, I don't think everything in the game needs to have a purpose. There can just be things added for the sake of kind of a world with better variety. It just makes it more interesting to explore, even if that thing isn't particularly useful. But kind of on the other hand of that, I do understand why kind of Microsoft and Mojang wouldn't kind of want to add those features, just because I'd understand that they want to add features that kind of they can market and add things to the game and that would want to draw players in. And I don't think if they added like a bunch of flowers or animals or just things that don't do much, I can understand how it doesn't really add much to the game in terms of like bringing in a new player base. It's not exciting. It's not gonna kind of hook in new players. But I do just think for the general player base, it would be quite nice, especially in terms of crops. I feel like having more variety of crops, even if they do nothing, would be nice in terms of like a building perspective. I think having fields of crops that are like super varied would be a nice addition. I think one other thing that I often see people talking about in terms of the new Minecraft updates is just generally looking back on previous updates with a bit of kind of rose-tinted glasses, and like people looking at back. I seen like videos of people talking about the old Minecraft textures and saying like, oh, it used to be better so much. It used to be so much better back then. But I really couldn't disagree more with that. I think Minecraft now is just objectively better. Yeah, there's just so much more that like the textures are better. I really don't think you can argue that the textures aren't better than they are or than they used to be. They just are. There's so much more to do. There's so much more in the world that I feel like when people kind of look back on the old Minecraft and they think it's better, it's really just coming from a place of nostalgia, which I understand. Like I think a lot of the time we can look back on things in our childhood and we can see how they've changed and we can think, oh well, it was so much better back then, but really all that's changed is you. Like when you're a child, things seem so much more exciting, and then you grow up and you see it's changed and you don't have the same feeling towards the thing, whatever that might be. It might be like a film, or it might be a game, or it could be anything, but you don't have that same feeling and something has changed, so you think it must be because of that change, when really it's just because you've grown up. Yeah. And I think one other thing that I want to talk about, I feel like I don't hear it talked about too much anymore, but I feel like it used to be a little bit more of a talking point, is microtransactions in Minecraft. Obviously, because it's only in Bedrock Edition, you don't have that in Java right now. It's not maybe as big a talking point as it would be, but I would say in general, I'm not a big fan of microtransactions when it's pay to win. Like if you have a game where you can kind of buy, maybe if you could buy armor or enchantments or something like that just make the game easier, especially if you're playing like an online game against other players. That is just like, I'm not a fan of that at all. I wouldn't play that kind of game. However, when the additions are cosmetic, if you can buy like emotes or different skins, I really don't see the issue with that, because like you're not forced to buy it. You're not losing out on the game. You're not disadvantaged because of it. I'm like, I understand that games are there to make money, so I don't think that is particularly bad. And when it comes to Minecraft, I feel like people probably don't like the idea of adding kind of cosmetics and emotes and stuff, but realistically, if you think about it, Minecraft needs to make money, and it's the kind of game where you pay a little bit of money up front, and then you play it for years and years and years, and then you don't put any more money into it. But the developers are still kind of pumping in resources. They're adding updates, and I feel like we've got a little bit spoiled as a community because we're not paying anything. We pay the upfront cost, and then we just get constant updates. And I still hear people complain. But yeah, in terms of microtransactions, if Mojang, it would be Microsoft. If Microsoft added like microtransactions to the game, or to Java at least, like I don't think that would be a bad thing at all, because like I'm aware that Minecraft needs to be profitable for it to carry on getting the support that it does. So if kind of adding microtransactions makes the game more profitable and means that the developers can put more time into it and they continue to develop and add the updates that we get, like I just don't see how that's a bad thing. Okay, so right, let's just take a look at what we got. I think we got a lot of these just like random fish. Let's see. Yeah, so that's what I mean by variety. So, like all these different kinds of fish, like anglerfish, clownfish. I mean, clownfish are already in the game, I think. Oh no, because tropical fish. Yeah, so we've got clownfish, cowfish, lionfish, mahi-mahi, opa, piranha. We've got a triggerfish, a unicorn fish, yellowfin tuna, a stingray, and a rockfish, and the rest of them are vanilla. So I'm not really sure what we can do with these, or if it's just food. But either way, I think it's interesting. Oh, we got a barrel eye as well. It's pretty cool. And then we've got a nautilus shell and a name tag. In terms of crates, we've got a couple. I think this is just oak, so we can place that down. That should just give us. Oh wait. So I got mangrove from the other one, so you can get other stuff. So I got an iron pickaxe, and then so for these wooden crates, I think you just shift and right click. Wow, so you do get quite a lot from this, but it's mostly just kind of basic materials and stuff. Carrots, bit of iron ore. I'm not sure what the seaweed is, but no, not too bad. I can't really be complaining. Let's just see if this has any uses. You can make baked seaweed, blackstone trout deluxe. So you can use it to make some kind of food, I think. Or I suppose it'd be kind of like kelp. You cook it and then you can just eat the seaweed. Okay. And all right. Well, that's not too bad. A bit of iron. Nothing incredible there. But this is the main one. This is the diamond crate. So I don't know what you can get from these, but I guess we just see. That's not for a diamond crate. I was expecting something more, but it's okay. It's not too bad. Some lapis and emeralds. We got some bottles of the chanting, so yeah, that'll get us to level 30 at least. That's not too bad. I'll take it. I always forget how to make a fishing rod. Is it like this, or do I? No, I need another stick. Okay, so we've got another fishing rod. I think I might go and try and enchant the fishing rod. I might even. I've got some books. I'm not sure if I've got any books that might go on a fishing rod. But I'll have a look. Let's see. I've got mending. Mending will be useful, I think. Other than that, we got deep fry. That's something we can add. Yeah, mending and deep fry. So I think deep fry basically will just cook fish as we catch them, which is super useful. Lure to. Let's see. Oh, we got deep fry on it anyway. Lure to live catch. I'm not sure what live catch does. And luck of the sea 2. I think You can get Luck of the Sea 3 maybe, but still pretty good. We can add mending so we don't have to keep repairing the rod, basically. I wonder if I get Luck of the Sea. No, I need Luck of the Sea 2 at least on that, so I'm not going to enchant it. We'll make an anvil. Oh, I swear I have an anvil somewhere, like a broken one. I'm like 99% sure I do. Yes, I knew it. Alright, where can this go? Get one of these barrels and then we can just place it up here. We'll call it the real deal. That is awful. An awful pun, and I feel like I should be ashamed. I think in the future, maybe the next episode, I think I want to focus on maybe getting some kind of automated food stores going. Although maybe with this deep fry, I might not need to worry about that for too long, because I've got these botany pots as well, which I can get wheat from, and I've got loads of melons, I've got lots of tomatoes, but I don't think these are going to give me particularly a lot of kind of hunger. But I know you can like craft stuff together, and you can make some really good food sources with that. So maybe that's what I have to do at some point. But yeah, I think I might do a little bit of fishing and see what I can get with this new deep fry. Alright, so I've done a bit of fishing, and I'll just show you what some of the stuff that I got. So these are all the fish that I've got, and you might be expecting a bit more, but most of that is because of the live catch enchantment. Like initially, like I thought it would be quite cool, just because like I don't know, it feels more realistic. Well, okay, it didn't happen that time. I think because of the steam bass for some reason is different, but it just makes it a bit annoying when like every time you pull up a live fish, it will just like flop back into the water, so you don't actually get them. This is just some of the junk stuff. I've been using these kind of hooks. So there's like a basic hook that increases like the speed of fishing, and then this one is a glowing hook that increases the speed at night. And then this other one that I've used is a magnetic hook, which increases the chance to get treasure. So I use that a little bit. It runs out very quickly though, so it's not really something you can use a lot. This one apparently summons Karkinos. I don't know what that is, but you need a bunch of these crab claws. I've also I made this simple lure, which increases, I guess it just gives you an extra level of lure on your rod, so it means that you reel up fish quicker, which is obviously really, really handy. I also did get this message in a bottle, which like I'm not really sure, like I thought you might be able to do something with it. Oh, you break it. Oh shit. If you want to get a cat girl, you first have to become a cat boy. What is this? That's the most random thing. I didn't fish this up, but I made a fishing net. So if I find like a fish, I think, did that pick one up? It's supposed to pick these up. Then yeah, you can pick fish up and drop them, which is probably pretty useful. Oh no, I didn't. I'm sorry fish, I didn't want to do that. But yeah, pretty good. I got some of these books, so we got some decent books here. Loyalty 3, this one is neurotoxins, which apparently has the chance to inflict paralysis. Fortune 3, this one will have the chance to spread skulk. It's also potato recovery. Apparently potato cannon projectiles can have a chance to be reused, so I assume you can make a potato cannon. But anyway, this is the main thing. Just a bunch of these crates. So we got some iron ones, some gold ones, and diamond ones, which I think are the best ones. We'll start with these hybrid aquatic ones. So we just see what we can get from them. It just looks like it's a bunch of iron tools. It's kind of just random It seems like it's just random junk. I can't, to be honest, like, I don't know if it's really worth it. It's like steak and saplings. These are pretty early game stuff. If I can vein mine them, it might be better. Well, at least I can vein mine them, but like, I don't know, it's not. Mushrooms, lily of the valley is pretty bad stuff, to be honest. But what else? Acacia logs, cherry saplings. Yeah, it's not really. There's not really much in there that's useful, unfortunately. Next, let's open these wooden crates. The wooden crates give you just kind of basic stuff, I guess. There's quite a lot of it, really. Bunch of seaweed, quite a lot of iron, actually. Enchanting bottles. I'll take it. I'll take it for sure. Some emeralds. A lot of string, actually. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. And then these are supposed to be like slightly better wooden crates, apparently. They're not that good. Okay, so that's still pretty like basic stuff. And so these are the ones that should get a bit better. So start with the iron crates. Man, it gives you so much. It's still just a lot of the same stuff, really. Alright, so let's do the gold crates. The Great Golden Lure. Find a golden... Wait, what? What did I... Oh, wow, golden fish. When in inventory, it provides +1 lore. Okay. That's good. Wait, so where did my... Maybe did I put it in one of these chests? Ah, yeah, the simple lore. So that gives me an extra level of lore. That's pretty cool. All right, well that was pretty nice. We also got a golden apple, some golden carrots, a golden hoe. Automatically picks up drops, so that's probably pretty nice. And then we got 2 of these diamond ones. Efficiency 3, some diamonds, which is pretty good. That's pretty nice. Bunch of XP, which is actually really good. And that gets us to level 36, which gives us 3 level 30 enchantments. Alright. Yeah. So I think the main things I care about is like just the ores and stuff. So iron, emeralds, lapis. We've got some experience as well. I think now that I've got a few levels, I'm probably going to do a bit of enchanting, because I've got enough levels for 3 level 30 enchantments, and I've got some diamond gear that I'm ready to enchant, so all of this needs enchanting at some point. I don't want knockback. Oh, I do want silk touch. I'm probably going to go with that. The rest of these are going to be unbreaking, I think. Oh, no, that's protection. No, let's go with silk touch. Unbreaking, that is so good. Unbreaking, silk touch, efficiency 4. Yeah. I mean, I can't complain at all with that. Probably going to put mending on that as well then. Maybe let's do the boots. Just protection 4, that's not ideal. And these are both unbreaking, so protection 4 unbreaking, that's pretty good. Alright, so you can upgrade our armor a little bit further. I don't know what's going on with the grass, it's looking a bit weird. It's all white. Not really sure what's going on. Okay, so I switched my shaders, so I've got a different shader now. So, yeah, this is fine. I was going to look at what books I've got here in case, like, any of this is useful, but I don't think any of this is really. Alright, let's add, I've got this Silk Touch, Efficiency 4 and Breaking 3. and we're going to add men to it. I think we might as well give it a name. Okay, we're going to call it Pick Astley. Oh. Pick Astley. Okay. I think once I'm gonna give them all like kind of punny names when I get them fully enchanted. I think one thing I might want to do just now, I just want to have a little kind of search around in a boat and see if there's anything. Sometimes like you can find just random little kind of boats or loot areas, or I don't know what I'm on about. Loot. I guess just loot in the water, like treasure maps and shipwrecks and stuff. And then sometimes they have enchanted fishing rods. I think maybe I'm hoping that, because I know there's a bunch of these fishing rods down here from Go Fish, but you can't craft them. So I imagine, well, this one you can craft, but the rest of them, see, these ones you can't, and I'm not exactly sure how you get them. I'm wondering if maybe like you can find them in like random loot chests. I'm gonna bring some chicken with me. Man, it's a bit foggy. Wow. Oh wow, what is that? Is that like a tiger shark? Or a whale shark? Yeah, I'm not getting anywhere near that. I'll take the obsidian. Oh, it's a message. It's another one of these bowls. Oh, some crabs. I think we need to collect all these crab claws. What is that? We got something in the distance. I don't know if it. Oh, it's a. He's a villager. He's like, I guess he's abandoned. Or he... Oh no. I'll take the armor trims. The rest of that is pretty useless. Sorry, Shirley. I'm gonna have to leave you here. Alright, so finally we got some. What is that? That is a crazy big jellyfish. Ow. I think they just gave me. I just dropped slime. We got a little ship over here. What is that? There are some weird like skelly guards. I hope I can deal with these guys. Oh, don't lag now. Don't lag now. Oh, what? I'm freezing. Okay. Hold on. I should have used my Wait, where is my shield? Oh, I must have put my shield in the chest. That is annoying. Don't know where this guy went. I think maybe he sank. Oh, alright. I think we're alright. I'm gonna take this skull. And I mean the loot's not that good. I mean, that was kind of disappointing, but I mean, I suppose it's only a little shit, but still, I was kind of expecting a bit more. Got loads of these messages in a bottle. I don't even know what they're useful for, but Right, so I'm back at the base now. We didn't get too much stuff. I mean, we got a couple cool pieces. Like we got loads of these these messages. We got message in a jar, message in a long nut bottle, message in a bottle. Like I don't really know what they do. So if you do know, let me know. I saw some emeralds and just some random pieces here and there, but they might be useful at some point. I mean, that's kind of cool. But yeah, it's been a cool episode. It's been taking it a bit more slowly. Definitely been a more of a chill one. And I think, I mean, editing this, it's definitely a completely different vibe. So, like, let me know what you think. If you enjoy this style, then let me know. Obviously, if not, let me know as well. But I've enjoyed making our little porch thing over here, and yeah, if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you like, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.